All right, everyone. Hope you can hear me all right. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I'm not used to all this rubbish, so give me an idea if you can actually hear me in the chat. That zooms out way too much. Jesus. Hang on. Let's get this right for you. Come on, Sy. Come on. That'll have to do. That's actually not bad. Yeah, we got a bit of floor space there. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can hear me. I'll give it a couple of minutes. Got loads of stuff scattered everywhere. Nightmare. This is great. Started to stream from a different bloody feed here, so hang on. This is terrible. Where's Stat Collector when you need him? See if people figure this out. Right, let me come out of here. Okay. Good start, wasn't it? That's what happens when you schedule something. I am here, guys. Hello, guys. You okay? I'm just going to give it a few minutes. Yeah, for some reason, it's gone onto a different stream. I don't know how this thing works. Got to figure it all out, I suppose. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know why it's done that. Let's have a look. Hi, Primo. Hi, Nerd. Hi, Magnuson. X20's here. I'm sorry about the technical hiccup there. I don't know what happened there. Apparently, you schedule it to go live, and you click on that thing that you're going to go on your scheduled live, and it just does it on a separate feed. I don't know what hell we did there. No idea. Need TSC. That's what we need. Where is he? Is he here? Now, just give us a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear, guys, please. That'll be the most important thing, I think. Oh, amazing. Thanks, Silverpunk. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, Primo. Calc, you all right? Look at these guys. Evening, Jamie. Oh, hello, Jamie's here. Jesus. Silver Stag Stacker, X20. I've seen you. Resurgent. I know, right? I know. I know. Well, I've got to get used to these things one way or another. I've got to ask TSC why that happens, because you set a schedule for this, like I mentioned earlier, and it started streaming on a different feed. It was the weirdest thing. It's weird. I'm just trying to wait for it to come through now on my iPad so I can actually use that for my live chat. So I can just focus on what's in front of me through the camera. So there's a lot to do with this, you know. So total respect to any of you guys that do live streaming. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I might go quiet just for a second, guys. I'm just still waiting for a few people to come in, and then I'll crack on. There we go. Oh, yeah, there's 32 of you in here already, apparently. That's mental. There we go. I've got the feed up now. We're running. We're rocking and rolling. So welcome along, guys. Oops. Yeah, there's 32 of you oh, hang on. I need to turn that down. That's mental. There we go. How you doing, guys? Hope you're doing all right. So, yeah, I thought we'd go live tonight because I don't get the opportunity to do this very often. And I thought, you know, I'm doing all right on the old YouTube channel. So we're getting to, well, we're getting close to 1,400 now subscribers, which is I know I keep saying it, but I really do mean it when I say that it's insane. So we're getting there very, very slowly but surely. And I thought, you know, I've got to give you guys some time. So I appreciate that a lot of you are from Stacker Social. So hi to everyone from Stacker Social. And obviously there are quite a lot of people that are sub to my channel that are not on Stacker Social. So hello to you guys as well. So I thought we'd use tonight to really chill out, have a great relaxing evening, make a cocktail, and we'll probably start with that. Just ask me anything tonight, guys. Anything goes. If there's any questions you want to ask me about Stacker Social, my precious metals, YouTube, what you see in front of you, anything, feel free. But it's obviously within reason, all right? Don't be naughty. I know what you lot are like. So, Si's been at the whiskey already, yeah. Actually, not yet. That'll be my second drink, that one. So, right, let's crack on with this then. So I thought we'd give it a relaxed feel tonight. We're going to start by making a cocktail, all right? So we're going to get into the mood. I need a drink because I'm a bit nervous. So I need a drink to calm the old nerves. So follow me along then, guys. It's a very easy cocktail to make. It's a simple French martini. Back in the day, I used to be a mixologist and I used to do this for a living. I used to make cocktails and probably 50 or 60 different varieties of cocktails I used to make. And this one was always my favorite. It's a very easy one to make. And also, if you really want to impress your other half, or if you want to impress friends or families, then it's honestly, it's foolproof. This is the cocktail to make. Right. So I'm going to try and read the chat whilst I'm getting prepared here. So what you're going to need, guys, is a martini glass. You need a martini glass. Otherwise, this drink just looks like any other drink. Now, cocktail shakers. You've probably seen these around blooming everywhere, and I'm going to try and do this. I have to do this around the camera, so this might be a bit noisy clattering around. But now you get these here. These are the ones with the clear glass and the metal. A lot of them you see nowadays are just the metal with the metal lid. These are the way to go, and there's a reason for that. The glass you see here, you can actually see what you're doing with it, and you can see what you're putting in it and everything else. So that's really cool. Now, just excuse me 1 second because I do need to stand up. I've got some ice. You need lots of ice for this, and I'll explain why. So just bear with me, guys. Gonna need quite a lot of this. Get it in there. And while we're at it, while we've got the martini glass here, it's always good to chill the glass as well. Get some ice in there and then pop that to one side. Awesome. Can't wait for this. This is such a great drink. Right, the 3 ingredients you're going to need. Chambord. If you don't know what this is, it's, well, they call it a black raspberry. Now, it is a raspberry-infused liqueur. You see these in every supermarket. They're not expensive. It's a really lovely drink. Adds really nice flavor to a cocktail. It has got notes of honey in it and notes of vanilla. Cute little bottle as well. So it's always nice to buy a Chambord and a great excuse to have a cute little bottle as well. So we need Chambord. We need, it's like Blue Peter, this is. We got, that's a double shot if you like, or 50 mils of pineapple juice. Just get a cheap pineapple juice from your local supermarket. They come in a carton, about £1, not expensive. And then, this is the good bit. Copious amounts of just a cheap vodka. Now, I go for Smirnoff every time for this cocktail, and you're thinking, why, Si? That's not Grey Goose. That's not Sea Rock or whatever it's called. Well, I'll tell you. Now, this stuff is nasty, right? Proper nasty. It has that horrible kick that, you know, when you drink this stuff, it gives you that burn at the back of the throat. Well, that's kind of the effect you're going to kind of want to need from this cocktail, if that makes sense. So just a cheap, nasty cocktail really helps with this drink. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a measure. We've got a measure here. And I know most of you know what this is, but if you don't, you've got a double shot, which is 50 ml. Single shot, 25 ml. Really helps with putting things together. Right, let's do this then. So what we're going to do is we're going to crack this bad boy open first. Right. Now, bear with, I've got to do this around my camera. So bear with, this is impossible. I've got no room. Right, so we're going to go for a double shot, 50 mils. Hope you can see this. 50 mil, double shot over the ice in the glass. In fact, because it's you lot, let's go for 1.5. Let's get drunk. Right. 50 mils. Are you all following me so far? Anyone bored yet? I've got 40 people watching. We're doing all right then. This is great. Loving this. Hello to everyone that's just joined, by the way. I'm sorry I'm not focusing too much on the chat at the moment, but we will have plenty of time for that very, very soon. So, Chambord then. Here it is. For those that missed it, black raspberry, if you like. Kind of a dark fruits kind of a taste as well. Let me have a smell of that. I love the smell of this. Oh, it's amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go half, 25 mils. You can use the small bit, but we're going to go, there we go. I'm literally doing this with my arms so close to my body. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. I didn't think this through very well. So that's that done. That's the alcohol in. That's the important bit. That's good. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add the pineapple. Now, the pineapple really breaks it down a bit, takes away a bit of the alcohol, gives it, obviously, that extra sweetness and everything else, which is wonderful. But it has an effect on the glass. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop this on there so it's airtight, nice and sealed. I'm going to have to do this bit off camera for sure. So we're going to shake it. We're going to shake that bad boy for about 12 seconds. Or 10 seconds, maybe. Really get in there. Get that ice working around the drink. Hope you can hear me. All right. And you know that you're getting there. Now, the thing about these metal... Can you see the frost? It starts to frost up. You can see that. And that's when you know that you've done the job. Look at that. Freezing cold on the outside. So that's good. So what we do is sometimes this gets stuck like this. What you do, give it a bit of a tap like that. There we go. That's that bit out of the way. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get rid of the ice in my glass. That'll be nice and chilled now. You can see it's nice and chilled. Put that back in the ice bucket. Here we go. Really important. Always get a strainer. You never know what's in there. Especially if you're I'm so knackered. Especially if you're muddling, which means that you're crushing fruit to get actual flavour into a cocktail. This stops all the pips and all the rubbish coming out. So are you ready for this? Right, here we go. Now, the pineapple juice, the great thing about pineapple juice, it froths up. Here we go. Really gives the drink a really nice head. Really beautiful. Really foamy, really delicious. And there we have it. There's a French martini. All down to you guys. There we go. Let me just move everything off my desk. There we go. So let me know in the chat, have any of you ever made a French martini? Let's put it on the SyTheSoundman coaster. Let's just pop it there for a minute. It's worth a screenshot, isn't it? Oh, down in one. No, absolutely not. Not doing that. Oh, dear. So what do you reckon, guys? Do you think you'll be able to make that for your family? Obviously not your kids. Keep them out of it. What do you think? What's your thoughts? Does it look nice? Does it look refreshing? I'll tell you one thing. It tastes amazing. Right, you ready? Cheers to you guys. Cheers to all 41 of you. Cheers to all my subscribers, all the guys at Stacker Social. Good health. Oh, it's so creamy and lovely. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's go to the chat. Naked. You guys are so responsible. Shiny Stacker's here. Hello, Shiny Stacker. Jack Stacks is here. Sorry if I've missed you, by the way. It's just been flying by. Ian Natterbury, bless you. Welcome, mate. Silverpunk's here. He's been plugging me all day, Silverpunk has. He's put a load of pressure on. Cheers for that. JSH is here. Good evening, sir. Luke. Channel Mod. 365's here. What's he saying? I'm back. Just had to change all the links posted everywhere. Oh, no. I don't know what happened. I think this actually happened when I know Silverpunk put on Stacker Social. This is my first time live. It's actually not. My first time was that Goddard's cleaning video, if you remember, and I got that all cocked up as well. So we got there in the end, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's just probably best to just go live and not schedule. Who else is here? We've got Nemo's Numismatics. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Legacy Geek. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's just come up. This big yellow flash. Thank you so much, 36. Look at that. 10 quid. That's my first ever super chat. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that. You really didn't have to do that. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. Sandy Millington's here. Hello, Sandy. BBA's here. Yeah, wow. It is quite humbling when you get, like, I haven't done anything yet. I haven't said anything. Everyone's here going, what's this guy doing? What's he talking about? Well, it's just a chill out. So if you have just joined, just chilling out, we're going to talk about anything you guys want. I'm going to give you guys the rule to the content tonight, if you like. So I'll leave all the professional live streaming to the Stat Collector. And yeah, I just thought I'd make a cocktail, talk about anything you want. Precious metals, YouTube, content creation, anything you want to talk about, I'm here for you. And you can have as much time with me tonight as you want. So it's always a pleasure to be with you guys. And I'm off work this week, and that's the biggest reason why I've gone live. I thought it's about time I ought to really thank everybody that subscribed to my channel. It means a lot, and it really, really does make you want to make more videos when you carry on getting subscribers like I have done. Now, the great thing is that, you know, I got to 1,000 really quickly, and I've made no secret of the fact that I got to 1,000 subscribers. A lot of that's on the back of Stacker Social. And, you know, the rest, I'd like to take a little bit of credit, I think. But it's been amazing. So obviously when you get to 1,000 subscribers and you get to, oh, nerds, just you're legend. We're up to 15 quid here. It's like shall I put this to charity or something? Sure. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. You just paid for your drink here, look. But I was going to say, yeah, when you get to 1,000 subscribers and you get to 4,000 watch hours, that then monetizes your channel. And I've just made my first £100 on YouTube, which is insane because I've only basically just been monetized. So that's incredible. But there's one person I really do need to thank for the advice and help. And, you know, whatever this guy does say about YouTube content creation, Silverpunk. You got to listen to what he's saying, because there's a lot of things he says that have really helped me get views. So if you have got a content channel, especially YouTube, TikTok, whatever, then listen to what Silverpunk's got to say, because it really is about the thumbnails, the titles, and obviously your first 20 or 30 seconds into a video is really important. That's something I've really learned to change since my first video that 365 forced me to do. So yeah, if you have got a channel, listen to Silverpunk. He's almost a guru to me, you know. He does give me some cracking advice, bless him. Love you lot, Silverpunk. You're a top man. So I've decided that, obviously I've changed the backdrop. I've got a George and the Dragon here. Now this thing is crazy. I've got this here from Temu. So I bought some spray paint and I sprayed it. It was black, and obviously I've got a black background, so I didn't want it to be black. So I bought some, like, off Amazon. It was like £10 for this big spray paint, vintage gold. So I gave it a bit of a spray, and I've had to unfortunately move the the piece that was there, which is this here, and Gold Silver Hunter GSH with the £5.11. I'll tell you, I feel like a Twitch streamer. This is mental. Right, I'm going to set a goal then for tonight. £1 million. That's what I'm going to do. So, GSH, we're just talking about you. Bless you. And he goes and puts in a great time in that. That wasn't scripted, guys. But yeah, I've had to move this because obviously with it up here, it's going to block my new George and the Dragon. But this will be back on show very soon because in Stacker Social, everybody, on the 29th of June, GSH Gold Silver Hunter is going to be doing a very special auction. And myself, 365 and TSC, we've had the pleasure of seeing a lot of the stuff that he'll be putting up for auction for you guys to bid on. It's going to be a great event and you're going to be blown away, especially if you fully understood or saw what I saw. You'd be thinking, yeah, I'm going to bid on pretty much everything. So GSH, just to let you know, it's actually to my right every time I make a video because everything I have on my desk here is really precious to me. So you're always here with me, buddy. I know it's not in shot at the minute, but we will get you back in. We'll plug you in your auction very soon. So we're really looking forward to that. So, right, let's go to the chat then. Let's have a look. £40. Who's done that? 20 quid. This is great. I'm going to have to do this more often now. Cheers. Let's have another neck of this, eh? My God, you guys are amazing. £5 for silver sins. Oh, guys, you've got to stop it. Oh, my God. Is this what Mr. Beast feels like? Hey, I tell you what, he got to 400 million, didn't he? 400 million flipping subscribers. Imagine that. Jesus. It's almost the population of Leicester. £55, Jesus. Is that right? 365. Is that? I'm struggling to sort of keep up with that because this is all new to me. So alien. £100 target. Oh. I hope you don't mind it just being a chill out. I know this isn't like as professionally done as what TSE does, bless him. He is definitely the king of precious metal live stream, isn't he? But I just want to chill out, just spend some time with you guys. And if there's any questions you have for me, then Silverpunk. Oh my God, Ian Atterbury. Oh, now I know why TSE gets actually emotional about all this stuff when he does his live streams. And if for the guys that don't know who TSE is, he's the Stack Collector, by the way, and he does a stack chat all about precious metals and all things fantastic in our community every Saturday. 7:30 p.m. British time. So go and check him out. Go and give him a sub. Very close to 1,500 subs he is now. So you got to go and show him some love. 75 quid. 85. Silver stack. Have I missed anyone? If I've missed anybody, Legacy Gig, that's hilarious. Guys, I don't know what to say. This is mental. 90 quid. Oh, this has got to be the easiest half hour I've ever had in my entire working life. Oh my God. It is a gram of gold calc, you're right. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. God, it is so overwhelming when this happens. Oh my God. £10 more to go. Mental. We love you, Si. Oh, I love you too, Ian. And in fact, I love all of you because you're just amazing. And that's why I had to put some time aside for you guys. So it's a good week for me. My cousin's getting married this week. So that means it's a rare opportunity for family to get together for me as well. I haven't got much family, but the very, very small amount of family I do have are all going to be there in one room. And I just really, really appreciate those times. So looking forward to having a few drinks this week and celebrating my cousin and her husband. They are in the police force, so behave yourselves. I've got to behave myself. I've already been warned. So that's good. So I've done a crazy thing already. I've gone and booked my hotel for Berlin, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys are planning to go to the World Money Fair in Berlin. I had to do it. I've booked the Amelia Hotel again. So if you guys are interested in going to Berlin, the Melia Hotel is lovely. It's not the cheapest for drinks and stuff. It's not like London or anything like that. I think Berlin is probably one of the cheapest capital cities in Europe, if I'm honest. It's really good. Hotel rooms are fantastic there. The bar's great. It's a good atmosphere. And yeah, so I don't know if you guys are going, let me know. Or if you're considering it. Nerd's booked it. Get in, Nerd. The Millingtons are here. £5. Jesus Christ. Right. To all of you that have donated some money tonight, you shouldn't do that. You need to save your money and buy your silver to make content. But I love you. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a promise to you. Whatever I make tonight, I will make a really special video to honor every one of you. All right? Cheers to you. Good health. Seal 4 Hordian. Book for what? So, yeah. So in January, every year, there's the Berlin World Money Fair. It's amazing. I happened to go for the first time last January, or this January just gone, and it was just a life-changing experience. It was absolutely incredible, meeting the community, meeting a lot of the members of the community, meeting the mints and everything else. It's just been an incredible trip, and you know, it was a no-brainer to book it again. So I think it's going on from the 29th to the 31st of January 2026. So I anticipate there'll be, you know, since all the love and all the videos that came out after that event, I think we're anticipating a hell of a lot more people to turn up and have a look around. It's quite amazing. Show us the Timo Gold bar in the background. So yeah, sure. So this was 50 pence. Don't tell anyone, all right, guys, because it really makes me look like a baller. This does. So this is yeah, it's pretty good though. They've actually, I think it's brass, or it could just be just a lump of generic metal they found on the side of the road. But yeah, Temu, they do some great. A lot of this stuff's from Temu. I've got the shelf. The shelf is from Temu, so it doesn't have to be expensive to make a backdrop. It's just get your aesthetic and your brand right, and you'll be good. Temu have everything. I will say pay by PayPal though. Don't pay in any other way. Only pay by PayPal. Just for security reasons, okay? So yeah, I call this my shelf of legends. So I've got all my poured pieces at the top. So really special stuff. Silverpunk, Valui Silver, and we've got Rio's Metals as well. Comes out with some great stuff now and again, Rio's does. But obviously, you know, the Kings, Silverpunk, of course, Valui, got a couple of pieces there. And I've got the Gandalf one. He actually spelt it Gandalf on the COA. And that's what makes that. I know it's a one of one anyway, but it makes it even more so. Now, this piece, it's a great piece, but actually it's quite sad, really. So this was made by a company called Silver Angel. And now and again, they produce some really, really cool stuff. And that's just a lion's face, obviously. It's hallmarked as well. It's starting to tone a bit now. Might have to get the Goddard's cloth on that. But yeah, I really love that piece. And I'm a Leo, so anything lion, I love all that. So, looks like a brake pad. It does, doesn't it? How you doing, Coin Noob? Hope you're doing all right. Really great to see you. So yeah, I just thought I would make a cocktail. So if you missed that, you'll have to watch it back. 3 ingredients, really easy to make, and it gets you drunk. It's really fantastic. Just vodka, bit of Chambord, bit of pineapple juice. Give it a good shake. Right, I'm just reading through the chat now. So, right, how do you go about sending a channel sticker? So, I'm in this awful situation, and trust me, it breaks my heart. So unfortunately, due to obvious circumstances, I can't give out my address until I get a PO box sorted. But you know, the way things are going, that won't be a problem in the future, I don't think. But just if you want to send me some merch and stuff, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd really love that too. Just hold on to it for now, please, and just put one to the side for me. Don't forget about me, because you know, once I do get a PO box up, I'll be bombarding you all with requests to send me some stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a bugger at the minute. You know, I have been telling people to send it to 365 in the past, but I noticed the other day on his video, and it made me feel a bit uneasy. So he was doing his videos, doing an unboxing, and it's, oh, this is for Sy, you know, and it just didn't sit right with me. So I've got to stop that, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I will at some point in the future have a PO box, I'm sure. Come on, guys, throw me your questions. Anything you need to know. Is there anything you want to know about what goes on behind the scenes of Stacker Social? Bit of gossip, maybe? Or is there anything you want to know about my precious metals? I've actually gone out my way to bring some stuff, just in case people do ask me about my precious. Oh, that's a good question. First coin collected. Yeah, hang on. I'll tell you what do you think it is? I actually did mention it. I was on the What podcast with Andy, Creative Precious Metals, on his What podcast channel. Fantastic that is, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Not my interview, but it's just a fantastic channel. I'm not bigging myself up there. But yeah, what do you think it is, guys? My first coin ever collected. So yeah, technically, Ian and Nerd, you're right. It is a Britannia. That was the first bullion coin I ever collected. Now, my grandma, oh, bless her heart, she's not with me anymore. She left me something in her drawer when she died. I managed to find it, and I was hoping someone was going to ask me about a first piece. And these are my first pieces of, basically, I don't even know what year she gave me these. I've got a feeling I was given these when I was about 3 or 4 years old. So you're probably looking around 1980. I might be wrong, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a look what's in here. Anyway, now she used to put everything. You know what grandmas are like, right? You know when they roll up a fiver, or back then it was like a 50p piece or a 20p piece, and they say, they give you the coin or the note backhanded, and don't tell your granddad, right? That's what my nan was like. But instead of doing it backhanded, she used to put everything in these post office bags, where you know, coin bags. So I'll show you exactly what my first coins were, and I think one of them was it. Wow, here we go. Queen Elizabeth II. It's a Jubilee crown, and it's in its original case. So this was one of the first. Yeah, 1977. So son of a silver stacker, correct? I've no idea what these are worth. In fact, they're priceless to me. They're not going anywhere anyway. It doesn't really matter how much they're worth. But you know, my grandma bought me that. I remember these so well. Just always wanting. It's never been out of this box, by the way, guys. And weirdly, I think it started to tone a little bit, but I don't know what it's made of. I hope you guys can tell me. Just ordered a Jubilee proof, a 77. Wow, that'd be interesting to see. I hope you're going to share that picture on Stacker Social. It'd be good to see that. Anyway, so that's one thing there, and I don't even know what's that. Oh, right, it's in a flip. How can I get into that? Oh my god, I don't think this has ever been out of a flip either. It's got like a crest on there, like an eagle crest. What's that? 1980, August the 4th, 1980. Does anyone know what that is? I'm gonna look in the chat. Might be a bit delayed by the way. I've got my chat running on my iPad, and I've got you guys in my camera here. Yeah, I get that. It's worth. Is it another crown? Yeah. BBA, where are you when I need you? Silver Jubilee. Oh, okay, there we go. So yeah, bless her. And the thing is, my nan had no knowledge of coins. She would have thought these had been worth an absolute fortune by now. I'm sure that's why she bought them for me as a kid. And then I've got, oh wow, look at that, Charles and Diana, 1981. Hi Stu, how you doing? Oh, it gets you emotional. I mean, these are proper. I mean, out of all the bullion I own, these are just the most valuable to me from my grandma, bless her. But yeah, I think she's even put my name in the bag. She has. There you go. There we go. Look at that. It's even her handwriting. Bless her. There we go. Everyone's going to go, I didn't know your name was Simon. But yeah, on the bullion side, when I first started stacking, then yeah, obviously it was Britannia, by the way. So yeah, I'm good, thank you, Stu. They do have 925 versions of them. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Silverpunk, love stuff. This stuff. What? Oh, you're very welcome, son of a silver stacker. That's my absolute pleasure. There you go. A little bit of history for me, and it's amazing. I had all this in a box, and only just recently I managed to find them again. And as soon as you see them, especially when the treasures from family members that aren't with us anymore, you do get that gasp of air going, and like, oh my god, it gets you in the feels, doesn't it? But I suppose that's where it all started for me when I was a kid. But never really got into it though, like a lot of you guys are. Like I said on the podcast, I think I'm more of a sort of modern history, more interested in what's coming out in the future, you know, because that's what I care about. I care about everyone's future and hoping they're getting the right products and the right stuff for their money. It's important. So I've got to look after you guys. Question from Stacker Social. Who was your favorite moderator? Oh, well, it's got to be you, isn't it? That's got to be worth at least another Silverpunk art piece. There we go. I can be easily bribed. Easily bribed. That drink's gone to my head. Oh my god. Yeah, great drink to have if you want to get a bit smashed, to get a couple of them down here. That nasty Smirnoff's coming through as well. Jesus. Gets the back of your throat, Smirnoff does, doesn't it? Oh, dying on my arse here. Right. So I thought, in fact, before I do this, I've had, you know, right. Okay, 365 has been banging out loads of content lately on the Queen's Beast completers, hasn't he? Or is it just me? And check this out, right? So I've got one here. This is just the 1 ounce version though. This is the one in the flip. Sorry, not a flip, it's a vinyl sort of coating packaging thing. I quite like these actually because you can actually feel. I quite like them. Anyway, you know, when I collect my gold, I have these things, right? These quadrant cases, and they've got the foam insert. Will that fit in that? Answers, please. Have I just made a hack here? Will that fit in that? Obviously, we'd need to set the foam out. Yeah. Should we try? I don't really want to cut it out the flip in case it doesn't, because I want to keep them all in the original mint packaging. It's just the way I am, a bit anal like that. Right. Shall we? I hope I'm not putting people out of business by doing this. Oh no. That fits. Does it? Does it fit? In fact, it's not closing. I don't know whether that's because of the vinyl, actually. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's got to fit, surely. Yeah, that's got to fit. Hang on, can I cut that? No, I daren't cut it anymore. Yeah, I think that fits. I was hoping to prove it as well. Will it fit? Come on. If this fits, go and get yourself, let's just squash that vinyl and go and get yourself some quadrant cases or capsules. Let's pull that in a bit. Come on. It bloody does. Oh my god. There you go. Not only can I get rid of milk spots, I can also give you a capsule. I tell you what you can do is you can keep that in the flip as well. Stops it moving around. Look at that. That's me putting everyone out of business. Oh no. Yeah, I wanted this live stream to go down in history for the right reasons. So apologies to all those inventors out there that are coming out of ways in protecting our Queen's Beast completers. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, OX20, I'm so sorry, man. Oh my god. Yeah. No, but seriously, you'd have to, because they will rattle around in here if you don't keep them in or fold them bits of the vinyl in, or you're going to have to do a bit of craft knife work with the foam just to make it fit. Can you cancel your order? Oh, sugar, I've got to done it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Right, anyway, I thought I'd bring that into conversation because I was like, hang on a minute. So that actually had the gold coin, by the way, the quarter-ounce gold coin that we gave away. Well, we finally gave away on Stacker Social to Israel Coins, I believe it was, that won that. So congratulations to him. But yeah, I thought, it's just sat there doing nothing. And, I woke up one morning with this beside me. I thought, you know what? Would it fit in one of those cases? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not going to be very popular after this now. Sorry. Oh, anyway, cheers, guys. Great hack leaving the vinyl on, though. Yeah, definitely. It'll stop it rattling around, but it's not going to look great, but it will protect the bar. So you don't have to worry about it splitting, because this vinyl, you see, when you start piling stuff on top of it and stuff, it's quite strong vinyl, but over time it does perish. So sooner or later you are going to need some kind of a capsule. So in all due seriousness, guys, on the marketplace, X20's been selling a lot of those Queen's Beast capsules. So please go check them out at a reasonable price as well. It makes sense to put them in the capsules, but for what I need to do with them in the future, I'm just going to keep mine in the vinyl wrap for now, unless they start ripping and destroying themselves. There you go. Making some sales for you now. I'm making up for it. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, that poster. Yes, it is. So I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I've got the book with Jules Verne. Jules Verne's a really big inspiration of what I like in aesthetics. I like that Victorian steampunk kind of industrialist vibe. A lot of my house is, although it's kind of mid-century, my house, it is, quite inspired. Especially in certain rooms, it's quite industrialist. I like that. It's nice. Looks good. And it can be quite minimal as well, so you can get some nice plants and lights and everything, so it's really cool. But yeah, this poster, it's a Jules Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That was from Temu as well. It's about £2, something like that. Not expensive, but yeah, it's a bit on the wonk at the minute. I can see that. I'm looking at it through my iPad. And or is that the drink? Jesus. Yeah, X20 is filing for bankruptcy. That's hilarious. Sorry, question. What gold or silver coin would you one day hopefully like to own? That's a cracker. That is a cracker. I kind of missed the boat on one of them, and one of them just springs to mind. And 365's got one, actually. He's got a 1 ounce gold Queen's Beast completer. That's the coin, but you wouldn't be able to get that at like Britannia prices or anything like that. I think on the gold, that's really difficult, because you know what, I do love gold and I think it's really important to stack, but I really find it less interesting compared to silver, because there just isn't that many designs that really appeal to me. But I think right now, though, I do really like that new George and the Dragon from the Royal Mint. So it'd be nice to have a 1/4 ounce version of that, or just a smaller coin of that. I don't want a 1 ounce of anything. I think 1 ounce gold now, for me personally, I'd never advise anyone to be buying 1 ounces, but you do you, whatever you find easier. It's easier to store, that's for sure. But on a silver coin, though, there is, again, Royal Mint, they've got a coin that's quite available. I just haven't got around to buying it yet, and that's the George Orwell, the 1984 one, I believe it is. I think it is. Really quite psychedelic. It's not even bullion. It's sterling silver with gold gilding, but it's George Orwell. and it's like a big brother is watching you. It says with a big eye on the front. But yeah, that's a silver coin I'd really like, even though it's not bullion, but as proofs go, you know, they're the kind of things that I really love. So and actually right beneath me right now, I've got it here, 1984 by George Orwell. So there you go. Always on hand. Great book. If you haven't read it. Loving the questions, guys. This is really cool. I'm having a lot of this lately. Been on the What podcast with Andy, answered a load of his questions, and now you guys. Now we can get down to the nitty-gritty of not talking about me and my personal life, but we can talk about what we love to collect. I like this. This is good. I'm enjoying this. Really good. Ooh, the coin I was least happy with when I got it in the hand. Actually, yeah. I'll see if I can dig it out. So just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. It looks amazing in the pitch. In fact, it's right here. Yeah, it's right at the top here. And right next to a little post-it note that says, please dispose. So Scottsdale Mint, as you know, makes some amazing stuff. And they made this. And this is the, what's this called? This is the, come on guys, what's this called? My mind's gone blank now. Tombstone, is it? Is it a tombstone? Oh, it is. It says on the bloody back. It's got a hammered finish, which is really unusual on a bullion coin. But lately, Scottsdale, I'm going to show you, the quality is as bad, if not worse, than the Royal Mint. Look at that. Look at that. Just here. Look. Milk spots. Just every one of these I bought, milk spotted. The back's not so bad. That'll need a Goddard's on it, won't it? A hammered finish, just like Sy. I'm not that bad, actually. I'm good at the minute. But, yeah, but I'll probably get that way when I get the whiskey out in a bit. But, yeah. But there. Well, I hope you can see that, because, well, I hope you don't see it, actually, because it's offensive. Not fit for human consumption. Yeah, what a nightmare. But yeah, that's probably the most disappointing coin I've ever bought, I think. Yeah, without doubt. And, you know, although the hammered effect looks nice, it looks great. I mean, that's just boring on the back. And, you know, it looks like a golf ball, doesn't it, really, with milk spots. But that's definitely the most disappointing coin ever. SyTheSoundman, what is that fancy looking pen in front of you? Oh, wow. So, my dad, just a backstory to this pen. So my dad, he's worked in Saudi Arabia since like 1984. He worked for British Aerospace after he left the RAF. And basically he, in Saudi, it's just, everything's just bling. You know, silver, gold mainly. Jesus, the gold souks in Saudi. I mean, I've spent quite a bit of time there, obviously. And he, just as a gift one day, gave me this pen. And it was in a drawer. This basically was just, you know, because I'm not really, back then I wasn't really interested in this fountain pens. And now this pen, he gifted me. It came in a set, and it came with a rollerball pen as well. And it's made by Waterman. Let me just check. Yeah, it's Waterman. It's called a Le Coton. And this is discontinued now. You can't get these. So these are extremely rare Waterman pens. The great thing about this, though, and what I didn't realize until pretty recently, is that when I dug it out, when I was clearing out some rooms in the house, I found these. And I noticed that it's got hallmarks on it. And this entire pen is sterling silver on the barrel, sterling silver on the cap, with 24 karat gold gilding. And the nib is 18 karat gold. So you're looking probably at a £400 fountain pen. So it's like that, Robot. Yeah, it's definitely like that. But what an absolute beautiful pen. It's never been inked. I just daren't ink it. You know, the thing is about these sterling silver barrels is they do tone. So I'm having it out for a bit, and then I'll replace that on my backdrop with something else and get it back in its box. The grime off your hands really tones these things. At the minute, it's still got its luster. It's still very, very silver. It's a gorgeous pen, and I didn't appreciate it. I just saw it as just a pen. But my dad bought me it, so I kept it as a treasure, put it in a drawer, and did a bit of research on a fountain pen group on Facebook. What's this pen then? It's got onyx on the end as well. Yeah, incredible. But yeah, the hallmarks are actually on the barrel somewhere. Here we go, just here. You won't be able to see it on this camera, I don't think. There's some hallmarks here. I'm not sure what they are, but they're not English. But yeah, beautiful pen, eh? Not bad. Why Leonardo da Piero da Vinci and not Michelangelo? Because okay, so if I had a Michelangelo in my backdrop, then I'd have to film on my back. I'll let you mull that one over for a minute. Everyone's going, what? So yeah, if you don't know, I'm sorry guys. If you don't know about Michelangelo and how he created the Sistine Chapel ceiling, that amazing artwork, he actually did it on his back, basically winched up. So that would have to be. I'd have to put the Michelangelo sort of these things on the ceiling then, Silverpunk, right? Yeah, he's so. Oh, so cool. Oh, this drink is so nice. Yeah, highly recommended, guys. Don't be tight with the vodka. That's what I will say, because it really, really brings out the drunkenness in you. Creative Precious Metals is here. Good evening, Andy, sir. Nice to see you. We're drinking cocktails, mate. We're on the fancy stuff tonight. SyTheSoundman, did you say you know how to remove milk spots? I know. Yes, I do. I will, however, have to put you over to 365 because he's probably got the most sensible way of getting milk spots off your coins and stuff. Because my, I don't know if I've got it here actually. In fact, I do. Of course I do. It's always on hand. Yeah, Goddard's Silver Cleaning Cloth. Ladies and gentlemen, this show tonight is not sponsored by Goddard's. Now, the problem with this stuff, although it does an incredible job of getting rid of milk spots and bringing that luster back to silver, it really leaves a ton of micro scratches on your bullion. So don't bother. All right, just don't bother. If you're going to do it and you really need to do it, do the silver dipping technique that 365 has just, well, in recent times he's done a lot of videos and they've been very, very popular. You need to go and check them out 100%. So Creative Precious Metals, hi SyTheSoundman. When we're going to have a 999 members club? Well, I was going to talk about this later. Thank you for bringing that up, Andy. So I thought about doing like a members club, a paid membership scheme, and I still plan on doing it, but I thought I'm going to leave this now for a bit until the channel grows to where I kind of want it to grow. So we'll leave it for at least double the amount of subscribers that I've got now, and then we'll look at it again. I think I'd rather just have these precious times where, because I don't have a lot of time, as you know, with doing what I do for a living, but to have these precious times where I can just go live and just thank everybody and just give it a bit of a personal touch to my channel. I can't guarantee I'll be able to do that right now on a regular basis. So I'd feel like I was cheating members out of their money, and I don't want to do that. So I just don't have the time, unfortunately. And this is great fun, and it's exciting to just come on once in a while. I don't think I could do this every week. I don't know how TSC does it. Like I mentioned earlier, he's incredible, isn't he? And you, Andy, as well. Incredible. Don't know how you guys do it. Keep banging out the content like you do, but fair play. But I hope that's answered your questions. I want to keep you all involved with what I'm doing and everything else, which actually brings me on to the thing I'd like to. What's that, Silverpunk? I once auctioned off a Lowry done on the back of a senior service packet he did for a taxi driver instead of paying. It was a little sketch, so cool, at Danny Millington. What? Oh, right, I'm gonna have to pick your brains on that. I won't do it now. I'll talk to you off camera. I want to know more about that. Let me know about that, Silverpunk. That's great. Hey, do you want to? I'll tell you what is the most valuable piece of artwork. I know you've seen Da Vinci here and Jules Verne and him. All right, this is legendary. This I've got. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to make copies of this and get this framed and get this sent to Dan so we can have this up in his office at Cardiff Gold. What do you reckon? It's made history. This picture has. We made a silver pour out of it, which we sent to Dan, which you all saw on the video we did for the recent big event. Yeah, that's the most valuable piece of artwork you'll ever see. Surrounded by millions of pounds of gold and silver, that would be if I framed that and sent it. Dan. Sy, how did you get your beard so white, sir? Oh, that's so easy. Just do about 70 hours a week at work. Let the hair on your head start falling out. Get a bit stressed, get a bit fed up with life, and it all goes white. I promise you. Yeah, stress, mate. That's the best thing. Makes you go grey as well. Stress does. It's quite a strange thing. Yeah. Jack Stacks is doing a mail call this week. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jack Stacks. That interview you had with Stack Collector the other day, loved it, mate. Really, really good. You came across brilliantly, and you are such a great guy. And yeah, good luck to you and your YouTube channel. It's so great to hear a mature sort of I'm gonna have to be careful what I say here. I don't want to say old bugger, because you're not. I want to say a more mature look or outlook on what we do as a community. It's so great to have you a part of it, mate. You young bugger, you. If you had to trade stacks with one person from the Discord, who and why? 365, hands down. Hands down. Because he's got that bloody 1 ounce gold completer I want. Question, how do you think Craven and Sandy did on their first live? Wow. Do you know what? That's it. Completely inspired me to do what I'm doing tonight. So a big thank you and another cheers to Stacker McCraven and Sandy Millington. What you did for us on Discord the other day was amazing for a first effort as well. It's so brilliant, so entertaining, so engaging. You guys are just great together. So long may that continue. And oh my God, I've got another one. Where's that from? Oh, Andy, you darling. Love the channel, bud. Keep it going. 2K by the end of the year. Oh, can you imagine? That'd be a party. I'll not tell you what I actually said to Primo. Primo's actually gone quiet in here tonight. I'm actually quite pleased about that. So what I said to Primo was in a private chat. We was having a private chat, and I was around about 700 subs. And and Primo said, "Oh, you'll be at 1,000 subscribers in no time." And I'm like, "Nah, can't see it," because it wasn't growing too fast, you know. And I wasn't, you know, to be honest, I haven't put that many videos out either. This is the crazy thing. I haven't got a lot of videos out there, you know, in long form especially. But he said, "No, you're going to get to 1,000." And I said, "If I get to 1,000, I'm going to literally rip my shirt off, rip my pants off, and go running down my street naked. There's no way I'm going to get to." Can I just say that did not happen, and that will not happen. There you go, Primo. You can. Hello, mate. Yeah, you can't hold that one over me now. He's been threatening me behind the scenes, you know. If you don't do this for me, he's saying, then I'm going to tell everyone about your nakedness. Anyway, just going back to Andy. Thank you so much, Andy. And everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the What podcast channel, please go and do it. Andy's putting his thoughts out there about Bitcoin, precious metals, the creator community. He's so supportive, and on his creative precious metals channel as well. He's so supportive to everyone. At the beginning of all of his videos, just lately, he's been going around his entire backdrop, which is full of stuff from all the YouTubers, creators, and members of our community. Stickers, poker chips, letters, and he literally goes around everyone. You'll always get a name shout. It's amazing to watch. Great dedication. We love you so much, Andy. Cheers, buddy. Sy, is Gary Lineker in disguise? Hey, easy, Tiger. I don't know how to take that. Bit controversial. Unless I have been. Have I been controversial? I'm starting to wonder. Oh dear. No live stream then. Are we still on, by the way, guys? I've lost my chat. Are we still on? There we go. Back now. Jesus, missed loads there. Just had a fit then. I don't know what went on there. I think YouTube's having a fit. Si's going in disguise. Thank you very much, Dan. Si, are those playing cards in the backdrop? Yes, they are. How you've got a great eye, you have. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of collecting playing cards. So I've got some you can't quite see. Stupidly, they're hidden right at the back. I've got a Hudson deck, a Nomad deck, and a what's that? That's a High Victorian deck as well. I collect all these, like I've always done it. Collect all these amazing. Do you know what? Shall we? Because all these are actually unopened. I'll tell you what, guys, in the chat. Let's get the knife out. Right, so I've got 3 at the back. I've got a Hudson deck, a Nomad deck, and I've got a High Victorian deck. Now, these are really beautifully embossed packs. Look at me waving this knife around like I'm threatening everyone. Let me just put that down a minute. And then I've got a load of stuff here. So I've got Lord of the Rings. I've got Star Wars. So if you want to crack them open and have a look at the designs, let me know. More than happy to do any deck of your choosing. You know, they're not highly collectible stuff. They are actually affordable, so I'm not worried about opening one. It'd be nice to share that with you. But now, which one, guys? Which one do you want? Let me know. What else have I got here? I've got some Star Wars Light Side, Dark Side, and Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, top, middle. In fact, that one is open. That one, I think it's the one you've got 365, so you can choose another one. It's that Metalux deck that I sent you. So yeah, choose a different one. Star Wars, please. Victorian. Are we getting a lot of love for Star Wars then, are we? Now, okay, I've got 2 then we can choose from. It's going to be a pain to get out. I'm going to knock everything over. There we go. Come on. They don't think this through very well. They need a little notch at the bottom here, look, so you can get your finger in. Come on. Come on. That is so impossible to get out. Here we go. Here we go. Right, so we got a Dark Side deck, which is silver embossed. So I've got that. And then, let me just move my GSH stuff out of the way. I'm going to have to stand up here. God, I'm wrecking everything here. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Wires everywhere. 365 causing issues. Here we go. Right, so they're the 2 I've got. So I've got Light Side, Dark Side. Not as blingy, this one, I'll be honest with you. So we're going, which one we're going for? Dark Side, Dark Side. Any brick wall ones? We're going Dark Side then. Let's do Dark Side. Come on then. Let's have a look then. So we'll have a look at the artwork. So usually on this company, they're called Theory 11, and what they do is they have really special jokers as well. They always do really fine artwork, but we shall see. So when you're opening these, guys, by the way, if you do want to open your decks, there's like a tab here. It's like a pull tab, and it's like a thumb slip here, if you can see this. And then what you have to do is get nice and carefully and just follow it around, and that's all you have to do. So you can break the tab, but keep it nice and lovely. And then we'll open it up like that. Beautiful box. Here we go. And you'll get a few bits of like merch. Let me move my drink out of the way before that spills everywhere. That'll be the last thing I need. Okay. Right, so it's a double back card. Very slippy, these are very high quality. So In fact, let's turn it around. So the Joker then. Is that BB-8, is it? Is that BB-8? Why is he on the dark side, though? Crazy. And then we've got another one there. Zoomage, yeah, you reckon? I don't know whether... Can I do it on here? Oh, can I? Oh, yeah, here we go. Is that better? Right, now, let me just neck my drink, get that out of the way. I need to move that glass. I've literally got no space. Yeah, they are special cards, yeah. Right. Glasses out of the way. Right, we're good. Right, so these are the Jokers, BB-8. I don't know. Does anyone know what that character is? I don't know. Ace of Spades is always pretty good as well, but you know, for a dark side deck, I'm not getting this. But simple designs, not as detailed as what Theory 11 can be. So that's interesting. So we need to get to the court card. Let's get to the court cards. So we've got the Jack, which is, I presume that's Boba Fett, or is it the Mandalorian? Let me know. Sign full flow now. Yeah, ain't that right? The Queen is Padme, I assume. I'm just guessing now. You have to put me right. And obviously the King of Spades, Darth Precious Metals. There he is. Right, let's go to the court cards on the diamonds. The hell's that? Is that Lando? Is that Lando? What do you think, guys? Is it? Right. Is that Rey? Do you think that's Rey? So they're kind of fusing old and new, aren't they? A bit of Luke, look. Luke Skywalker, the King of Diamonds. So what are you thinking about the artwork, though? The design's actually quite good. It's actually quite minimal for a franchise deck, but I'm liking it, yeah. So King of Clubs, we've got the Emperor. What's her name? She was in the first one. She was on that spaceship with the fish people. I know, I'm making no sense. If you've just joined me, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Yeah, we all know him. Probably the worst villain ever in the history of Star Wars, but he's there. And then we've got an Ace of Clubs, which is a little tiny TIE fighter. Look, that's actually very clever what they've done there. So a TIE fighter infused into the club. That's really cool. A King of Hearts, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Use your knife to open the deck. And you've got the Queen of Hearts there. That was my impression of Obi-Wan Kenobi, by the way. Good, isn't it? If you want to hear that better, then please check out my Star Wars Death Star Blueprint Silver unboxing video. I spent a lot of time practicing that, I'll have you know. Got really rubbish views. I'm going to drop these in a minute. So the Queen of Hearts, Princess Leia, obviously. Jack of Hearts, goes without saying. I'm not doing a Chewie impression. I'll draw the line at Chewie. Jesus. Jack of Hearts, we've got Han Solo. And then I think we're pretty good. The Ace of Hearts is the Millennium Falcon there infused. That's pretty cool. Then you get Theory 11. Go check them out, guys. The best playing cards you'll ever buy. Absolutely gorgeous. Air cushion finish to them. Really, really beautiful. And when things are air cushioned for magicians, a lot of magicians use these kind of cards, which means you can basically fan the deck like that. It takes a bit of practice to do that, by the way, guys, but I used to be a magician. I never actually talked about that on the podcast, about my magician career. You know, I've always had side hustles. That's one thing I never really talked about, but there you go, guys. The Star Wars deck. Go and check it out. Beautiful. It's probably far too much on a deck of cards, that bit. Have we lost any viewers? Yeah, we've lost some. Nerding out. But at least it's Star Wars. Right. Okay, so I've got some stuff coming in the post today, a magic trick. Maybe later, all right? So I've got a couple of things came in the post, actually. Now, I've got something that is... Now, I'll let you guys decide which one you want to see. Let me zoom back out again. Hang on. Come on. Is it going to let me? There we go. There we go. Right, so I've got a purchase, which is silver bullion. So I bought a couple of new pieces. So rather than making a video on it, I'm more than happy to do that with you guys tonight. And I've got a purchase that I made with the first £100 I made on YouTube from being monetized. I put it towards this particular thing that I've decided to invest in my channel. So you can either have silver bullion or channel investment. Go for it. Tell me what you want. I'll wait here. Take a minute. That's amazing. You're all bullion collectors and you're all wanting not bullion. That's hilarious. Yeah, channel investment. Right. Okay, so I've been thinking a lot lately. Now, I do a lot of my videos, as you know, through what I'm using right now, which is my phone. It's a Galaxy Z Flip 5. I like the idea that it folds down. I like it that it fits in the pocket. It's brilliant. The microphone I really have learned to love. I think it's a great microphone on this. Great camera as well when you need it to be. It can be a bit fiddly now and again, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to do going forward on the channel. And especially with Berlin coming up as well, I really wanted to document some stuff. So I thought, you know what, I need to invest in better camera equipment. And what I've done is I've done it as a beginner would do it. So although I'm quite okay with editing and I'm all right with using that software and everything, I thought I would go and treat myself. So this was a lot more than the £100 that I got from YouTube. But I bought this. This is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's a camera. It's a very small camera, which is what I want. And it's amazing. Now, this phone that I use, it does do 4K, but I can't have it at this zoom that you're seeing now. It would have to get me to zoom in further. So there's an issue with having this phone. So I have to do it on ultra high def at 30 frames per second. Well, it's all going to change. If I can get this to work, not only will it be a great filming camera, it'll be an amazing webcam. These things are incredible webcams. They're not cheap. I think this is the creator combo, so you get a lot of stuff with this. So this is, I think it was about £600 altogether. But I thought, you know, it's got a great microphone. TSC uses the DJI mic that this actually comes in this box, I believe. In fact, it's all here. So yeah, it comes with quite a few things. It comes with the camera, protective cover. It comes with the DJI Mic 2, which is what TSC uses. It's got a handle, an extra battery. It's got a battery handle. It's got a wide angle lens, which is fantastic for what I'm doing here. So yeah, I thought, you know, let's make some proper cinematographic. What's the word? What is that word? Cinemata. I don't know. Just going to make it look more cinematic. There we go. I said it. Let's have another cocktail. But yeah, it'd just be nice to just open the horizons a bit and just, you know, do interviews, just shove a lapel mic on somebody, speak to the community a bit more. They don't have to have their faces in the videos that I do, but you know, it's just such a useful thing. And being such a tiny thing, I needed something small because I'm not in a setup. I mean, in the future, I hope to have like a proper YouTube studio setup, which would be nice. So you can see my talking head, you know, because I've got no problem with showing my face. But obviously, you know, with the videos I do, it's just nice to have things on hand, you know. But yeah, a lot of things coming up that I'd like to try out and do and get a bit fancy with, I think, you know. So I have a lovely face. Yes, I do. Get the whiskey out. Actually, that's a really good point. Shall we? All right, here we go then. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have some of this whiskey I haven't touched since that night where I barfed my brains out because I was so drunk after doing the... when was it? It wasn't the 1000. It was the 1 year anniversary bash. I got absolutely steaming. So I've got this bottle of whiskey here. It's a very peaty whiskey, I will say. It's very smoky. It's the Deacon. There you go, look. Even fits in with my aesthetic. It's steampunk as well. So let's... Now, I don't fancy drinking now. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest with you. No, I don't fancy drinking that neat. So, a 2-ingredient cocktail for you then, guys. And this is the most underrated drink in the world. Just give me a second because I do need some ice. Bear with. Right. There we go. Get some of that in there. Like shoveling coal, isn't it? So what I do have, ginger ale, Schweppes. Get some of that in there. It's a lovely sipping drink. So if you've got a whiskey you don't like, get some ginger ale. Bang that in. Absolutely ruins the whiskey, but the taste is astronomical. There we go. So, do you own a bar? No, I don't own a bar, but I have a lot of spirits. So I went through a phase of making cocktails for everybody. Anyone that came to my house, I used to make cocktails for. Became a thing, you know. Everyone kind of expected one in the end. It started to get really expensive, not gonna lie. But cheers, guys. Oh, that's delicious. God, that smell of that whiskey's taking me back to that night. Right, Dark and Stormy is my favourite drink. That's a lovely drink, Primo. Yeah, really, really nice. When I used to drink, loved whiskey and ginger. It's so lovely on a summer's night outside. You know, just get a cheap whiskey. I wouldn't advise using that single malt, but any blended whiskey works really well. Cheap one, whatever, Bell's, anything like that. Grouse, no frills whiskey works. Still gets you drunk. Can't drink whiskey, sends me to Nasty Town. I do love brandy though. Yeah, brandy's nice. So what is that giant... What? Oh, clock in the background. Really cool. Yeah, so it is like a giant old alarm clock. It's very steampunky. I actually, where did I get that from? So I've got family that live in Scotland on my missus' side, and we go to Scotland quite a lot. And on the way back, we stopped at Gretna Outlet Village, Gretna Green. And they've got a shop in there called Pastimes. And they've got an outlet in there, and everything's so cheap. And they had this massive array of all these beautiful clocks. So it's about 30 quid or something, I think I paid for that. So yeah, it was a one-off thing. Very steampunky kind of aesthetic to it. It's Champs-Élysées in France, it says on the front. It does require batteries, and all the cogs actually do work as well. But the only problem is it's a bit noisy. That's why I don't use it in my videos. So yeah, I wasn't going to drink tonight, as I hit it a bit hard yesterday, but now I found, yeah, do it and post a picture that you're doing it. Have you all got a drink, by the way? There's Tech, look. Where's it? Where's Tech come out? All right, Tech. There's a shop next to me, sells loads of steampunk stuff. Interesting. 365 saving for... What's happening tomorrow night, CPM? He's having a party and none of us have been invited. Rude. Right then, shall we do a bit of bullion unboxing? So I've been on the old Silver Trader. I had a couple of coins come in, so I thought I'd check them out. One of them, really unusual. And I think it's so cool now that we've got Chards, one of the UK's biggest bullion dealers. They are now in Stacker Social as a member. And they were asking, should they sell this silver coin? And I don't know what the hell they were talking about when they mentioned the silver coin. Never heard of it before. Silver Trader. I've got them in. So let's have a look. Right. Right, let's have a look. See what I've been sent. I'll tell you what, when you do buy off Silver Trader in the UK, these things come so quickly. Like, literally, you can order at like midday and then you'll get it by the morning the day after. It's that good. So this, oh, this is a really pretty coin, actually. Right. Do we need a zoomage? We do. Do a zoomage. Right, so this is a Perth Mint, the proclamation coin. So this is the 225th anniversary. So being 2025, when they had their own currency, basically in 1800, this coin is to commemorate that, the proclamation of Australia. I think there was something to, now I don't know the history of this that well. It was something to do with the Spanish because, and weirdly, there's a Mexico mint mark there. I've never noticed that. Look at that. That MO there, like you see. So what's that got to do? I've got to research this coin, but I just thought I like the look of it. And there are meanings to all these things, and I'm sure Stack Collector will probably get one of these and really go into detail. But I like the look of it. I like what it commemorates. I think it's really cool. So obviously from the colonies, they started to establish themselves. And yeah, I think they call this a pillar dollar, don't they? Is that what they call this? It's nice. There we go. Bit of a better look there. The pillars on either side mean something as well. I'm sorry I'm being really vague about this. I should have done a bit of research on this before showing you, but you can see the beauty of it. It's really pretty. Yeah, really pretty. You know, quite basic on the king's side, but I like it. I like it. That was the first coin I bought, and then I only bought a couple this week, which is enough, to be honest. I've been buying loads lately. And this one, had to buy this. Now, this was a big talking point the other day. Where was I when we were talking about this? I want to say we were talking on maybe, in fact, it was Cobra's auction. Yeah, it was. So Cobra's got a new office in the dockyard, where the HMS Victory was built in Chatham, I think, in Kent, or Chatham. So this is the HMS Victory. Really pretty coin. Comes in this sealed flip, so I'm not going to take it out for now. Now the reason I went for this, look at the ropes where the sails are. Look at the detail. There is not a single break in that die. Just stunning. And being the HMS Victory as well, had to be bought. I don't really collect series or anything. This is not really my thing, but the color of the silver is really unique as well. It's quite a pewter, almost steel kind of a look to it. Really, really nice. But it is a Rwandan coin. Very, very beautiful. And they do a nautical series, as you are all probably aware, but I don't know. What was that? My macro lens wants to photograph that coin. I know, right? That's the great thing about this new camera I've bought. You can put a macro lens on it and you can do sweeping shots, which would be nice for B-rolls and stuff, and A-rolls and everything else would be great. But yeah, really like that. What's your thoughts on that, guys? What do you think? Would you buy one? Not cheap. I think I paid about 36 quid. There you go, Tech. There's your answer, mate. So that was Silver Trader, mate. It's on there now. He's got a limited run, but he's got quite a lot of these. But yeah, Rwanda, you know, I don't know whether it is Rwanda that mints it or I know it's their currency, but I just can't get over the ropes where the sails are. Look at it. Those grids. Just insane. The detail they can get out of these dies now. And just imagine, though, back in the day when they used to make coins, everything, all the dies were handmade, you know? Crazy. Really, really crazy. There we go. That's the unboxing's done. So now you see what I'm doing on my channel, what I'm buying with my silver bullion. That's my latest purchase. Really, really nice. Showing you some playing cards, showing you how to make a cocktail, showing you how to make a nice little long drink, a nice sipping drink that's easy to drink, doesn't get you too smashed, apparently. Very nice. Yeah, it would. You know, if you did antique it, it would look amazing, wouldn't it? Absolutely. By the way, guys, if you're not on Stacker Social, Silverpunk has been doing some pretty amazing stuff with his Defaced series that he's doing now. So he's taking all the coins that we love and destroying them in the Silverpunk way and making them into making them into pieces of art that actually look blooming brilliant. And literally how you can make a Queen's Beast complete look a bit better is impossible, but you've gone and done it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, please get involved with Stacker Social. Please, please, please. Come and join us. We'll come and help you out if you get a bit lost with the Discord app. I know it's a bit daunting when you join Discord, but get involved and we'll help you. Come and see. There's loads going on. So many events planned in the future. Some I can't tell you about, some I can. Lots of stuff to come, but obviously we've got Sundays now with Stacking with Craven, Sandy, Danny Millington as well. Fantastic. Doing their live broadcast exclusive to Stacker Social, which has just been amazing. They had the Stack Collector on as their first guest as well, didn't they? Really, really good. And we got some auctions coming up. GSH, as mentioned before, he's going to be putting on an auction, and then there's some other stuff that's coming not long after that that I'm not going to tell you about because it would just ruin it for everybody. Any more questions for me, guys? Anything you want to ask? Nothing to do with my bank account, please. Although that would be quite easy to answer. Well, this drink's a good one. Have I missed a question from 365? Have I? Have I? Which large mint do you think will be the first to release a Stacker Social branded coin or bar? Oh, that's I can't believe you put that in there as a question. I don't think it would be British. I think it would be someone from over the pond. I think. I think it will be someone from America, but I'm not sure who. What about you, 365? Come on, I'll put that back on you. What do you think? Oh dear. Can birds wee? That's got to be the best question I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. I tell you what, just go back random. It's just occurred to me that you lot have given me so many like donations tonight with super chats and stuff. How much did he get to in the end? Because I can't see anything on here. No, I can see something. It says £119. You crazy mofos. I can't. That's mental. That. So when you're looking at your phone, it doesn't show me on here on the iPad, but it does show me on my phone that I'm filming out of. Oh my god. Jesus. Guys, you're all amazing. Amazing. I don't know how much YouTube take of that, by the way. I'll probably end up with about 25 quid or something. But thank you so much, everybody. That means the absolute world. Can't believe it. Can't believe that. What do you think I should buy with it, though? What do you think? 125 quid. What's the best way of spending that money right now? I think that's right for you to decide because you guys are generous enough to give me the money. A copper Leo. Oh, that's coming anyway. That's mine. That is mine. It's got my name on it. Get the 1984 George Orwell. Good shout. Very good shout. By Nemo of Gold 1 gram Valcambi. Yeah, good shout as well. Fair play. A defaced by Silverpunk bar all round. I've been bidding. I just keep getting outbidded by snipers. The buggers they are in that bloody auction room on Stacker Social. You think you've got it in the bag, and boom, they have you. Especially that Silversins dude. Always there, and he outbidding everyone. Kilroy as well. He's another. They love it. Fighting talk, love it. Exactly right. So if you don't know what Leo is that GSH is talking about, I've actually seen. He's made a pour in copper of Leonardo da Vinci in like a bust kind of a form, and it is amazing. It is truly incredible, and I am going to be bidding on it. And you lot aren't allowed to, by the way. I will put that out there now. It's mine. GSH is a nightmare. Sniper's paradise. It is. It is. The great thing is though, because it's your auction, you could just ham that out as long as you want and just keep counting down until people are actually satisfied that they don't want to bid anymore. So you can just stop it at that. That's cool. That's really cool. It is really entertaining though. I actually said this on the podcast that I did with Andy that it's probably the most entertaining channel. When it really gets going, it's fantastic. It's the best channel in Discord. It's fantastic. It's just people using GIFs to put their bids in, and it's just so funny. I mean, in other platforms, let's be honest, in other platforms, you probably get banned for that because people haven't got a sense of humor. So that's one thing I do like about Stacker Social is that it's run by people with a good sense of humor. We've got your backs, guys. And you need to clear your search history. Talking about birds weeing now. This is hilarious. SyTheSoundman, get yourself some custom poker chips with that cash and send me one. Actually, you're right. I do need to think. I have actually got some. It's just I'm a lazy bugger. I'm not lazy. I'm just never at home. Always working. Always miss the post office by the time I get home. Nightmare. Posting stuff out's a nightmare for me. That's why I don't do much of it. So what I did, obviously, after this 1K stack chat with all them thousands of pounds worth of prizes, everything just went in the box, and I sent everything to TSC. He's basically only just got rid of them. Poor bugger. We do love him. That's the dedication he's got for Stacker Social. Unbelievable guy. Yeah. Literally had loads of stuff from Valui, and I had the gold coin. I was like, I can't deal with this. Yeah, TSC, you have it. You can send it to the winners. I do have a poker. I do, yes. I don't know whether I've got one handy though. Actually, do I? Oh, I do. I think. Yeah. Got one here. There you go. SyTheSoundman. Same on both sides. That's my poker chip. But yeah, the worst thing about this is, and what we do, just to keep everything safe and serious for a minute, I can't really accept anything to my personal address at the moment until I get a PO box set up. And then that will be a game changer. So, guys, don't think I'm rejecting you, because I want you to, if you are getting poker chips and stickers made, please, just at least put them to the side for me and just wait for me. One day I'll get there and I'll get you to send you a merch out. It'd be great to, just share a bit of love with you guys as well. There's a lot of you that are now creating videos that are doing a cracking job out there, and you need a bit of that. You need a bit of promotion from us guys as well. So glad to help. 199. Oh, what's that? 365. Down last bit of drink and get a proper one on the. Oh no. It's so hot. Do you know what? It's so hot in this room. It's next to some copper piping, and it's so hot in here that as soon as I touch alcohol when I'm in here, I just start sweating. And then if I drink alcohol too fast, I'll just get an headache all night. It'll just ruin my night. So I'll stick with this watered down whiskey. Yeah, they are really expensive PO boxes. Yeah, I think about £60 a month or something. So it's crazy, but you know. Well, like I say, if I can get the subscribers in and get the view counts on the videos, then obviously we'll get YouTube to pay that. I don't really relish the fact of paying for that out of my own cash. It doesn't make sense. You know, you could get an ounce of silver or 2 ounces of silver for that, can't you? That's the thing. And I am still in a heavy buying phase of my stacking journey at the minute, so it's really important that I keep going. I bet it's nice in winter. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. It is nice in winter in this room. It's cozy, but my God, it is so hot in here now. You're actually paying to say less excuses, please. I know, right? I've never been the same since that one, that stack chat I got really drunk on. I keep wanting to say the 1K one, but it wasn't. It was the one before. It was the 1 year anniversary one in August, wasn't it? I got absolutely trounced. Just literally. I remember Andy set up an after show party thing on Discord in Stacker Social, and I remember getting in there, and that's it. I think I talked a bit of rubbish that no one could understand, and then I just left. I just fell asleep. And then I had like a 3-day hangover, which was the worst thing I've ever experienced. It was awful. And it was all that whiskey that you just seen me pour tonight. Absolutely finished me off. Yeah, I enjoy being drunk. I'm not going to lie. It's good. But these days, Jesus Christ. It has to be other than whiskey at the minute. It's kind of really put me off. I've never recovered from August. It's terrible. So what I'm drinking a lot of now is I say a lot of, I don't drink at all really in the week. I do drink cider now. Just, like, what is it I'm drinking? Yeah, I love that Thatcher's Blood Orange cider. That's really nice. Really nice. Really refreshing, but I haven't been drunk since August. Horrendous. I don't even know. I daren't even watch that. I've never watched that live stream back. I daren't. I just hope I didn't embarrass TSC that night. But I am a really happy and emotional drunk. That's what I am. So, question: what's your favourite 1 ounce silver bar? What, the one that I've just put in this capsule? Without doubt. My favourite silver coin. Now it's my favourite silver bar, albeit a different version of the Queen. But yeah, just goes without saying. I have gone in on this as much as I did the Coronation bar as well. So yeah, I think the Coronation bar, or the Celebration bar as they call it, I think that was another one that I really loved. So I got a 10 ounce version, and I got another 10 ounces of the 1 ounce, I think. Really nice. See if I can dig it out for you, actually. Hang on. I'll tell you what, when it comes to bars, I don't buy bars that often, but when I do, every single one that I've got in silver format's fantastic. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. There we go. The Celebration bar. Is that focusing? Come on, focus. There we go. There we go. With the cipher on it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. There we go. Yeah, I love that. Ooh, and the lion's always a good one, isn't it? But I just think we get bored, don't we, of talking about Una and the lion and stuff. So, yeah. The original Luna and the Lion's best. Love that. Right, let's see what the chat's saying. Cobra, is Cobra here? Cobra's here, look. Thank you, Silver, but this is mental. I can't believe how much money you lot are throwing at me tonight. Mental. £5 from Silverpunk, thank you so much. Lovely bar, can I wreck it? No, you bloody can't. You keep your hands off it. Terrible you are. But a great way to double the value of your silver bar, though. Fair play to you on doing that. Let me just zoom back out again. Hang on. There we go. Oh, you're killing it. Absolutely killing it. I think the going rate these days for Silverpunk defaced products is about £50 to £60 on the auctions at the minute. So fair play. You know, when we're buying them for £30, £35 or whatever. So, yeah. Good evening, Cobra, by the way. Nice to see you, sir. Had a nice chat. I'll tell you how nice Cobra is, right? He's probably going to get embarrassed by this, but he rang me last night, Cobra did. And bless him, he said, Sy, I've seen that you're going to go live sometime this week. Have you any idea when you're going to go live? And I said, yeah, probably tomorrow night, on Tuesday night. And he said, well, okay, then I'll hold back and I'll not go live at the same time as you. That's a testament to the guy that is Cobra Stacker. I did say he should do whatever he needs to do, but Cobra, ladies and gents, as you all know anyway, I don't need to tell you. What a dude. What a man. What a very pleasant man. Thank you very much. Kilroy was here spending the cash. No, I'm not letting Silverpunk have it. No way. You know, you don't see them very often, those celebration bars now. So, oh my God. Oh, this time next year, Rodney, I'm going to be a millionaire. Jesus, Cobra Stacker with 1999. Guys, stop now. Please, please, please stop. I don't deserve it. I really don't deserve it. I like do one live stream a year. Oh my God, bless you. Sorry I'm late, bro. He's saying, no, mate, honestly, you come whenever. You're always welcome in my house, mate. No problem at all. Oh, bless you. That's so generous. Thank you so much. Everyone's been just amazing tonight. Just so 365 set a target of £100, and I've got £150 on here at the minute. That's just stop. What do you mean stop? Stop what? Yeah. Don't send me any more money. It's enough. Too much. I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy. It's mental. Thank you, 365. I don't know how much 365 spent tonight, but it's a lot. And he'll probably be asking me back now. But there'll be a Discord message when I get back to my PC later, and it'll be, sorry, you know that money I gave you? Can I have it back now? Because I want to go and destroy another 1 ounce Queen's Complete. In fact, you probably need to do a 1 ounce one, 365. You need to puzzle up one of them so you got the collection. I think it has to be done. Gonna have to sell half my stack tomorrow. Crab, yeah. Can you remember that Nemo Legacy? Can you remember all that on Cobra's auction? That was really confusing because I was seeing it and I saw him getting absolutely raided by people putting these crab emojis in his chat on his auction. And I was like literally shouting at the computer screen, like, come on, mods, do your job. And they were literally banning these people and timing them all out, and didn't realize it's all something that even I'm quite tech savvy and I know what goes on in the community and everything. I didn't expect it to be a positive thing where people are just spamming your chat with crabs, just sending people over for sub counts and everything. It's just fantastic, though. Really, really fantastic. But it was at the worst possible time for Cobra Stacker, and I was really feeling for him because funny enough, he was selling the 1 ounce Queen's Beast completers, and everyone that was a part of his auction was bidding for them and buying them, and then he had that to deal with at the same time. It was nuts. Bless him. Real nuts. But a piece of history, I suppose. You know, it's something that everyone will always talk about. You know, it's just one of those special nights at the end of the day. I know he went through hell, but definitely worth it, and a great story to tell. Cobra will be breaking out in a cult. Yeah, he will. Benson's, we will sort something out, my friend. Yeah, definitely. Well, let's keep in touch on Discord and we'll sort something out. Swear and sweat. No, Cobra doesn't swear. He doesn't. He's a very polite man. In fact, I think he only dropped the F-bomb once last night. One of those nights, if you were there, you know, ain't that right, Resurgent? Was you there, Resurgent? Did you see it happen? It was incredible, wasn't it? Like, I was literally thinking, oh, you poor bugger, he's being absolutely done here by, you know, bad people. It was actually all for the greater good. Question from 365 Days of Silver. What's your favourite piece of poured silver? Oh, no. I haven't got a single one, but my shelf of legends here. But I'll be honest. Okay, at this present moment in time, I will pick one, and it's really tough because it's between two. So, in fact, my God, I don't know. So, yeah, I think having your own face put on silver is pretty special, right? There's no doubt about that. That is very, very special. I couldn't believe that when I received it. I was shocked. And the SyTheSoundman round, there was a mintage of 10. They've actually all sold out now. Made by Valui Silver. That's fantastic. Love it. And obviously 365 commissioned the 1,000 giveaway. Sorry, the 1,000 subscriber round, which I've got just here. I mean, that's special as well, for obvious reasons. But yeah, this is just, you know, nearly 2 ounces of silver. It's heavy. There's beautiful NFC reader on it. So if you scan that, it'll take you to the mintage and the purity of the silver and all the info. It's amazing what Valui can do with sand. But then, obviously, Silverpunk, you can't ignore what he does. He's the OG of the pouring community. Now, I've not got many of Silverpunk stuff. He knows, and I'm really particular when it comes to poured pieces and art. He knows me so well, and he knows that once he comes up with that design, he knows that I'll buy it. So I was going to point towards the Gandalf because it's quite symbolic because he's holding the ring, and I get a bit Gollum when I'm talking about my precious metals. But I think the Founder's Shield will always be my favourite Silverpunk piece. It's Hallmark, Stacker Social on there, Birmingham Assay Office. So if you're not aware of this, I had these commissioned. I had 3 commissioned by Silverpunk, and he made one for TSC and for 365, and it was a special gift to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of Stacker Social. So we've each got one of these. Not only has he made the shield look amazing with the rivets on it, and something that he really doesn't like doing, he was out of his comfort zone doing, was raised lettering as well. It's got a high relief on the lettering. He also bent it to make it look like a shield. Like, this is a proper shield. And obviously, being a co-founder of Stacker Social, alongside the other 2 guys, I thought it was nice to have a shield because we're there to help everyone in the community, look after them, and make sure they're on the right path if they're interested in precious metals in particular. So that's really, really special. So thank you, Silverpunk. I always thank him for that. Such a special commission. But yeah, I'll just show you this quick from Valui. So 365 had this commission for me. 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Again, with a steampunk version of me on there as well, which is really, really beautiful, really humbling. So I've got 2 pieces of silver with my face on almost, which is quite insane. So I hope that's answered your question. You know, very easy. Kilroy was here. SyTheSoundman, is that the Scottsdale Mint Starry Night round? I see. Yeah, it is. So my favorite painting in the world is, if I can zoom out, come on, gonna zoom out. It's so finicky, this. I hate this. I think I need to figure out, look at that. What's it doing? I need to figure out OBS. It's a lot easier. But yeah, Starry Night. This is the painting by Vincent van Gogh, by the way, guys. And just love it. The thing is about this painting, it's the brush strokes. It's almost like he's sort of done this with the brush, you know? And the sort of the meaning of this is that he was in a sanctuary of some kind, or he was in a psychiatric hospital of some kind back in those days, whatever you'd like to call them, an asylum maybe. And this is his interpretation of what he saw outside of his window. And I just think the colors of it, I mean, this is actually a really poor representation. It's actually a lot deeper in color. I'm nerding out about this, I do apologize, but it's just a special piece. And a guy overlooking a beautiful village with a church in a not very good frame of mind speaks volumes, and love it. So yeah, that's the original painting as such. And then Scottsdale Mint made this. I'll zoom back in again. So this is a 1 ounce silver bullion round. It's actually a Christmas decoration. They've actually put a hoop or a hole, so you can actually put a thread on it and hang it on your Christmas tree, which is pretty cool because it was a Christmas release, I believe. But yeah, this is their version of that painting. This is the color that's more true to the real life. It's very deep, very, very cool. And then you got the stars on the back from Scottsdale. They do this on a lot of their Christmas releases. Goodwill to all men and all that. Yeah, it's a nice piece. Really, really nice. Very rare. I don't think I've ever seen one in this country. So I managed to get that for Queen Jinx. Whoops. I'll sort that later. Queen Jinx sorted me out in America with that one. And I said, look, I'd love that coin sending over here. Can you do a brother a favor? And she was like, yeah, no problem. And you know what? She didn't even take the money for it. That's how generous she is. What a great woman. Not just because she's generous, just a great, thoughtful woman. She knew how much I loved it, and she thought she'd give it as a gift, which I thought was really sweet. Your drink is getting hot. Drink up, but yeah, I'm about done now. I'm going to have to call this a night very shortly. We'll leave it another 10 minutes, and then we'll call it a night at 9:30, I think. What do you guys think? Can't believe you've all been here this long. It's just been a ramble. It's been really fun, and yeah, really enjoyed it tonight. Thank you for all coming, guys. So, and thank you for your generosity. Jesus, 152 quid. That's hilarious. Kilroy's saying here in the US, we had a traveling exhibit, the Van Gogh Experience. Yeah, it came here as well. So very cool. If it comes around where you are and you have a chance to get, yeah, I didn't see it and I would love to. I love Vincent van Gogh. He's my favorite master. So yeah, love it. Da Vinci, you know, I love Da Vinci as well. I know he's probably the most popular of all the grandmasters, but wow, his sketchbooks are just inspirational, just amazing. What a genius. Oh, thank you very much, 365. I literally haven't planned anything. I just come on. I just wanted to just spend some time with you guys. You know, just to give a little bit of something back at least. You know, I've hit a lot of milestones on my channel. It's been immense. It's just grown faster than I ever thought it would. And it's all down to you guys. So it's nice to just show a bit of love. You know, thank you, matey. It's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. Really enjoyed this evening. Thanks, Side. BB8, you're a darling. Always love you being here, mate. Always there, aren't you? Always supporting us. So thank you, my friend. SyTheSoundman, another hour and a few for the rest. I'm not that interesting. Jesus, no one wants that, surely. No, I'm going to stop this in about 5 or 6 minutes. And I'm going to go back onto Discord and go and chill out with the Discord group on Stacker Social like I always do. And yeah, that's lovely. I really enjoy doing that. It's nothing better for me at the minute. Just coming back and mingling with the members. Oh, thank you very much, BBA. That's really nice. Free-form conversations like this are great. Yeah, I agree. There's been a lot of topics kind of covered, but in a way. Showed you how to make a cocktail. That's the most important thing. Thank you so much, CY. Always good to see you, my friend. CY is probably the coolest guy we've got in the community. Just cool, chilled, relaxed. He knows how to rock it. Oh, you've been here throughout, have you? That's really good, CY. CY lives in Cyprus, everyone. He's one of the luckiest people in the world. God, I'd love to be there right now. Yeah, and you, Ogier. Is it? Do I pronounce that right? Is it Ogier or Ogre? I don't want Ogre. Ogre sounds terrible. I hope it is Ogier. Ogier coins, everybody. Good to chill out with you as well. After party live in the Whiskey Lounge stage room. After party. Well, is it? Do you think it's been a party? It's supposed to be a chill out. Same time next week. Oh no, no one wants that. Jump on the Whiskey Lounge chat, maybe. Yeah, good point. Silverpunk, it's been so cool. Thank you so much for doing it. Oh, mate, it's absolutely my pleasure. And I've probably missed a few things out and stuff, but there we go. I had a sort of a basic idea what I could talk about, but wanted to show you what obviously I've spent my money on regarding since being monetized on YouTube. Just getting that camera is just going to change so much, I think, in the future, and just having it as that webcam. So if TSE wants me to go on a stack chart at any point in the future, I've now got a really good quality mic and camera setup that I can do that with, and I don't have to be here in my studio right now. I can be by my computer as well, so I can do a lot more, be a bit more interactive with what's going on. So that'll be nice. And obviously, if there's anything going on in Stacker Social, which I think there probably will be going forward, with the stage channel and the live experiences that we're going through at the moment, it's been amazing. I think that camera will really come in handy. It's a really great camera, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I'm really looking forward to using it. Thank you, GSH, and yeah, we look forward to your event. So don't forget, everybody, 29th of June, Sunday, 29th of June. Get yourselves into Stacker Social. An amazing auction will be held, showcasing the amazing work from Gold Silver Hunter, the most underrated pouring guy we've got in the community right now. He's amazing at what he does. He's going to hate me saying this. He hates all these compliments, but I'm going to say it. He's fantastic. And if you want to own yourself a great piece of art, then check him out. Go and check that auction out. Come and bid on some of his stuff. Even if you don't want to bid, if you've not got much money on you, that's all right. Come and join us. Come and chill out. It's a great community to have a bit of a laugh with. The chat is wild, and that will be hosted, by the way, by the amazing Stack Collector. So that's an even bigger pull as well. So that means that GSH can concentrate on his art and his stuff and basically let TSE do the presenting. It'll be brilliant. It'll be a really, really good night. And the thing is, I have seen some of the stuff that he's poured already for it. Dudes and dudesses, you're not going to want to miss it. I will say that. But you're not allowed to bid on the Leonardo da Vinci. That's mine. Been warned. Yeah, there we go. He's even said it himself, look. Everyone bid on the Leo, you bugger. Honestly. Supposed to be a friend. Start saving the Leo. Start saving for the... Yeah, fair enough. It's incredible. If you are a Leonardo da Vinci fan, you're gonna love it. It's amazing. Hello, Sai. Hello, everyone on chat. Addictive to precious metals. Man, we miss you. I know you're around. I know, but dude, we really miss you. Great to see you, mate. Really great to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up to the end then. I think we'll call it a day of that. Unless anyone's got any last minute questions. Let's make this first, shall we? Let's sort this whiskey out. Hang on. Oh. Oh, that's a professional end to a live stream, isn't it? Guys, I love you all very much. I know there's been about 40 of you throughout. It's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant to watch and see that you've all come to chill out and waste your Tuesday night with me. So I really appreciate it, guys. And thanks for all the subs. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the shares. Thanks for all the views. It's really growing on this channel, and it's all down to you guys and the love that you've shown towards it. So here's to making better content for you lot in the future. So for now, guys, take care and bye-bye.